guys, it's Nikki and welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for watching today's comparison video between Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party and Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party. Now that I'm saying that, why doesn't Minnie get her own party? Excuse me? Disney? Let's go. Minnie needs her own party. I would probably give her Christmas. Or let's make like a fun Valentine's Day party and we can give that to our girl Min. But I digress. We're going to chat about the two different parties that Disney offers during the holiday season. We're going to dive into the fireworks show, the parades, the special effects, the overlays, all of the different things, so we can help, so I can help you determine which party would be best for you. I am fortunate enough that I have an annual pass. We do like quick weekends for these types of parties, but I do understand that not everyone can go to every single party every year. So today's video is going to be for you to help you decide which party is best for you and your family and which one you would probably enjoy the most. So if that interests you, make sure you give this video a big thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe to the channel for tons of magical, fun content here at home and at the theme parks. Let's get started. Before we jump into comparing these two parties, there are two things that are similar about them. One, they are both at Magic Kingdom, and two, they are an after hours event, which means your daily park ticket is not going to include the party. So you will have to pay extra. My pro tip on that is if you do have to purchase park tickets and you know you're going to go to a party, don't use one of your park tickets on the party day. The party day, you are allowed to go into Magic Kingdom at 4 p.m. and the parties are normally ran from about 7 p.m. to midnight. So you can be in the park from 4 p.m. to midnight. Especially if you have littles, it's great to be able to just have a nice slow morning, maybe go to the pool, just have a nice relaxing day, and then you can head to the Magic Kingdom around 4 p.m. I would recommend getting there about 3 or 3:30 so you are in front of the line, but just know that your daily ticket does not include the parties. It is an extra fee. So Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party is ran from August to the end of October, and sometimes I believe they have like November 1st, maybe November 2nd, but I doubt the 2nd. I'm pretty sure they have a party on November 1st this year, just because like that's still Halloween-y people technically in the Halloween vibes. But anyways, so the Halloween party is ran through that season. They do start it very, very early. The fall decorations hit Magic Kingdom in August right away, but it does give guests a lot of time to be able to go and experience that. For Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party, that is ran from about the second-ish week in November through Christmas time. So the biggest thing about Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party is that it's over the holiday season. So that means that Magic Kingdom is decked out in holiday decorations. Not to spoil anything for the end of this video, but the holiday season is my favorite time to visit Walt Disney World. It is magical all year round, but there is nothing like the magic of the holiday season and the magic of Disney World just like colliding together and making one magical, mystical, sparkly vibe-ness. Yeah, we'll go with that. In the video, I had to change my ears. Those are hurting my head too bad. These ones, very cute, from BB Brooke. Use Nikki10 for 10% off. Oh. Those other ones were from the parks. Terrible. These are much better. Let's get back to the video. Let's jump in to comparing and contrasting these two parties. So one of my favorite things about Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party is that you can dress up in your very best costumes. So my husband and I met in high school, and then we never, like, truly, I'm not even just saying this, we didn't party in college, and we never went to like a fun Halloween party where we could do a cute couples costume like with all of our friends. Like our friend group just like never did that. And so the biggest thing that I love about Not So Scary is you can do costumes, and some people go all out. They have big massive group costumes, which those are so fun to see. We've done Wendy and Peter Pan, and then this year we did Rapunzel and Flynn, and it is just so much fun. It just gets you in that Halloween spirit, and it is super exciting when you're able to meet those characters that you're like bounding as. Normally during a park day you cannot wear costumes. If you're 12 and older, you can Disney bound, as in you can wear similar colors or something that's inspired by that character, but I could not wear my Rapunzel dress that I purchased during the day. They just don't allow that, which is totally understandable. So the Halloween party is so much fun because you get to dress up, you get to wear your best costume, and it just adds like a little bit more magic to it. However, just because it's not the Halloween season, people still also dress up for Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party. It's just in a little bit of a different way. So last year we had fun Christmas pajamas that we wore, and people will do like their most extravagant Christmas sweaters. So just because you can't, or people don't dress up as the characters, you can still have more of a flexibility in your outfits for these fun different type of parties. You can do that during the day as well, but it's just more fun at the parties because everyone around you is doing the same thing and having lots of fun. And I will say the Christmas pajamas, it was a awesome idea because one, we were super comfy, we got so many fun compliments, and again, like just so comfortable throughout the park. So obviously the biggest difference between Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party and Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party, they're different holidays. So really when it comes down to it, it depends on which holiday is your favorite. If you like Halloween the most, go to the Halloween party. If you like Christmas the most, go to the Christmas party. But what if you like both? So we're gonna dive a little bit deeper into the big differences of these parties, the similarities, which ones I like best. Again, these are just my opinions. So you could have a different one and it's totally okay, and we can still be friends. So subscribe to the channel. So the parties do have very similar things that they do the same, but it's just different per what the holiday is. So for Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party, you are going to be able to trick or treat around Magic Kingdom, and this like is so much fun. Besides dressing up, this is probably, I shouldn't say my second favorite thing because I love the parade too, but it just adds just like a little extra fun element to the party, and it's something really different that you don't ever get to do besides during the party. So throughout Magic Kingdom, they have different candy stops and treat trails. They have different, so throughout Magic Kingdom, they have different treat trails, and that is where you can go and you can trick or treat with your fun little bag that they give you, and you get a big old scoop of candy. And let me tell you, this candy is good candy because the party is sponsored by Mars, is that how you pronounce it? Mars, there we go. I think, yeah, Mars candy, I think that's correct. And so it's Snickers and Twix, Starburst, like tons and tons of different types of chocolate. There was one treat trail that gave us a kind bar, and we're like, we're gonna be kind and take that, but we're like, no, we want the chocolate, please. But it's such a fun experience, and they are all throughout Magic Kingdom. So there are tons of treat trails in each of the lands. They had one by Tron this year, and so it is super fun and exciting to go do those throughout the park. I will say, and this is kind of similar for the Christmas party as well, but there's so much to do during these parties. It's kind of impossible to do it all. So before you go to your party, another pro tip, really look at what is being offered, what really interests you. Maybe you don't like candy. Maybe trick-or-treating around Magic Kingdom just isn't for you. So then you can go spend more time in line for the character meet and greets. Or maybe you want to watch both parades. Whatever fits your fancy, just have a plan, or even the specialty treats. Just have a plan going into the party so you can get right to it and you're not wasting any time. The biggest thing about the treat trails versus like the cookie stroll, which that's technically not what it's called, that's what it's called in Epcot for the Festival of the Holidays, but to show the difference, the trick-or-treating, you get to go to the different spots, but the candy is the same at each one. For the cookies, normally in each spot, the cookies are different. So I know they've had like a regular sugar cookie, a snickerdoodles cookie, a chocolate chip cookie, and I feel like they had a fourth one. And then they also have hot chocolate. I'm pretty sure they have eggnog as well as at the different stops. So that is the one where we do stop and get the cookies while we're walking through the park, but it isn't something that we seek out. So yes, we're going to do the cookies. Yes, we are going to get the cookies. Jackson will probably go through that chocolate chip cookie line a couple of times, but we will just go do those as we walk through the park. Normally with the trick-or-treating, we're gonna go and do that, and then we're gonna be done with it for the night before the parade and before the fireworks. And that's something that is really important to us because we really like it. Candy lasts us way longer than it probably should. I literally threw pieces away from last year's Halloween party before we left for this trip. I was like, probably should throw those away, but we really do love it. The cookies are great, chocolate is great, so it really depends. Do you love chocolate and want to go trick-or-treating, or are you more of a cookie what is that? Or are you more of a cookie person and would like to do those instead? So something that both of the parties have are ride overlays. Example on Space Mountain, that is one of the biggest ride overlays that they normally do. It's pitch black during Halloween, and then in the past they've had red and green lights in Space Mountain during the party. I'm not sure if they're still going to be doing that this year. They did remove the live action characters from Pirates at Magic Kingdom for the Halloween party, but then they did add an actress at the Haunted Mansion. So they have been changing it over the past couple of years, but just know that there are some rides that do change during those holiday seasons. The biggest one, and I would give like point to Christmas party for this, is Jungle Cruise changes to Jingle Cruise. But the caveat here is the Jingle Cruise is available during the day for all guests. It's just impossible for them to like change over that ride overlay between the end of like regular day guests and party guests. So that is one thing that is available all holiday season long and all day long, so you technically don't have to go to the party to enjoy the Jingle Cruise. Now let's chat about the character meet and greets versus Mickey's Not So Scary and Very Merry Christmas Party. So I would say that Halloween definitely takes the cake, point to Halloween for the character meet and greets. They do both have great character meet and greets. I just feel like Halloween is just a little bit better. One, because sometimes the characters do have costumes on, which is so stinking cute. Pooh and his friends, you can meet them in their costumes. That is a very popular meet and greet. You can meet Jack and Sally, which is a very popular meet and greet. This year, you can meet the 7 dwarves, all 7 of them at once. Again, very, very popular. So I love my like Fab 5, my OG meet and greets, but during the parties, there's just other things that we would rather do than go and meet the characters because the lines are so long. If we did live locally and went to multiple parties, I could see myself definitely taking the time to meet the characters. However, since we're only able to go for a quick weekend, this is the only time we go to this type of party, I just like would rather go trick-or-treating, do the ride overlays, make sure I have a good spot for the fireworks show, and then be ready for the parade on Main Street. So again, like I mentioned, you just really have to pick and choose on what is important to you. But the Halloween party has great meet and greets, and it's really exciting because they are unique characters that you're normally not going to see. Let's chat about the fireworks show. So for the fireworks show, they're both great. I personally probably like the Christmas one better just because, again, I am not a pro scary person. I've never loved Nightmare Before Christmas. I don't even know if I've seen that, and that is included in the Halloween party, not the Christmas party. It's a Halloween movie, I guess. I've never seen it, so I have no idea. But again, Jack Skellington comes out for the Halloween fireworks, and it's cool, but you kind of have to be up close to be able to see him. We love our like one tried and true fireworks spot where you can see the castle, you can see all the fireworks behind you, and if you're really up close and you're kind of missing out on the fireworks, but then you get to see Jack Skellington up close. So to me, it's just like, I don't really like care for the Halloween fireworks show. Christmas fireworks show we love. I love Christmas music. Again, love the Disney and the holidays, and so I'm always going to lean a little bit more to that Christmas soundtrack, and that is why I enjoy the Christmas fireworks more than the Halloween fireworks. Chat about the stage show. So they have the parades, the fireworks, and now they have the stage show. The stage show is ran throughout the night, so if again this interests you, just make sure you check those times. Pro tip, there's normally one right at 12 o'clock at the end of the night. If you are interested in that and watching the stage show, I would really recommend going and watching the last one. Just know that means you do have to stay the entire party until midnight to see that stage show. But then this allows you to still see the stage show without having to waste that extra time during the party. So everything will close at midnight except that stage show will finish. So if you're going to watch the stage show, make sure you always get that last showing right after the last parade. Halloween stage show is like hocus pocus spectacular, and they just have like all their potions and all the villains come out. The Sanderson sisters are like the main people of the show. And then for the Christmas party, you have Mickey's Most Merriest like celebration or something like that, where they sing and they have fun like Christmas songs, and it's nice and just cute and kind and totally my vibe. So for the stage shows on both parties, if we hit them, cool. If we don't, I'm not too sad about it, because honestly I can just go watch it on YouTube and it's probably going to be a better view than if we weren't like right up close. So for the stage show, you got to be right up close so you can see everybody and be really into it. If you're further back a little bit, it's just not as great in my opinion. They are still wonderful. The cast members do fabulous. The entertainers are amazing. The dancers, everyone involved is great, but it isn't something that I'd be like, oh, I have to go watch and do that. If you feel the same way, again, like I said, go to the last show so you're not wasting any valuable party time on the stage show, but if you go to the last one, then you still get to see it. And finally, the parades. The parades are my favorite. I am a pro parade girl. I love every parade that Disney does. I love the cavalcades that Disney still kind of does, kind of not anymore. But the parades are absolutely wonderful, and I'm not going to pick a favorite. Part of me wants to say that I like Boo to You better at the Halloween party, but I did just go and see that. So ask me in like a month and a half if that one's still my favorite, but both parades are absolutely wonderful. My biggest pro tip I can give you about the parade is go to the second parade. So they have two parades. They have an early parade and a late parade. The early one is going to be packed to the extreme. For the families that don't want to stay until midnight, they're going to go to that first parade and then they're going to watch the fireworks show and then they're going to leave. So that second parade is normally about 20-ish, 30 minutes maybe an hour after that fireworks show. Immediately after the fireworks show, walk over, get yourself a little snacky snack, and then go find a spot to sit on Main Street. That is where I have to recommend watching the parade from. So the reason that you need to watch each parade on Main Street, there are a couple of different reasons. So for the Halloween party, Max from Powerline will come out and with his dancers and they'll dance and it's super fun. The Headless Horseman will come right by you and it's like so cool. Headless Horseman does go through the whole parade route, I'm pretty sure, but it's just like extra cool when it's on Main Street. And then the biggest reason you need to sit on Main Street for Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party is because because it may or may not snow in Florida. That's all I'm gonna say. Just go to Main Street. It's wonderful. It's worth it. Normally you can easily find a place to sit down on the curb. They just ask you to tuck your feet in a little bit during the parade. They don't want you to get injured, but you definitely need to go to the second parade and sit on Main Street. Really do love both of the parades. The entertainment and the cast members during the parades are phenomenal. I love the Gravediggers from Boo to You. I love the Boo to You song. There are so many amazing parade floats, and just the costumes and their makeup and how they dance. It's so cool. They also have wonderful things at the Christmas party as well. So a part of me wants to say Halloween, but again, it is Halloween season currently at the filming of this video, and I just went to it. So I kind of want to say I like Halloween better, but I just love the Christmas parade too, and it ends with Santa, and he has like all of his reindeer, and it's just so freaking cute. So it is very hard to pick. You could not go wrong with either parade. I'm gonna end that one there. Alright guys, that's gonna be it for today's video, comparing Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party and Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party. Two very similar parties, two very different parties. Again, it really comes down to which one do you think you personally and your family, if you're going with family, if you're going alone, awesome, that's amazing, that you would like the best. At the end of the day, you can't go wrong with either one. We always went to the Christmas party, and then last year was my first time at the Halloween party, and it was great and wonderful and magical. Like I said earlier, holidays are my favorite time to visit Walt Disney World, and so kind of just lean towards that a little bit more. But again, I love the parades, fireworks, the treat trails, and the cookie stroll trails, whatever you want to call them, are wonderful. So I really hope this video helped you comparing each of the parties. Let me know in the comments down below if you have any questions about the parties, or if you've been to both parties, which one was your favorite? Do you have a favorite parade? I'm pretty sure everybody's gonna say Boo to You, just because that is just a solid hit. Every once in a while I'll just like catch myself, Boo to You and You and You. Happy Halloween. It's so good. It's awesome. So I do I'm like starting to lean to that way, but I digress. They're both wonderful. My holiday loving heart just like can't pick Boo to You as my favorite, but I really want to. I mean, I can do whatever I want. I'll stop rambling. I hope you guys have a magical rest of your day. Please give this video a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel so we can be friends. Go over and follow me on Instagram so we can be friends over there. And again, let me know which party is your favorite in the comments down below. But I hope you guys have a magical rest of your day, and I will see you real soon. Bye. Boo to You and You and You. Happy Halloween.